Welcome to my channel. Learn to speak English. Listen and practice. A picnic that I enjoyed. It was the month of December. My examination was over. I, along with my friends, decided to go on a picnic. It was a thrilling idea. We all were excited. We decided to go to a tea garden in Sylhet. The garden was the homeland of a friend. It was a short journey. We gathered at our school premises. We started our journey in the morning and reached the garden at about 10 o'clock a.m. We selected an open space that was shaded by trees. Then we proceeded to make arrangements for cooking our food. We brought all the types of equipment with us. Rima was in charge of cooking. We all assisted her. It took only 2 hours to prepare the delicious dishes. After eating our food and having a lot of enjoyment, we decided to return. We talked and danced gaily, we sang merrily, we laughed. In fact, we enjoyed the picnic very much. Before evening, we got ready to start back. We also enjoyed on our way back home. A descriptive essay on picnics. Picnics are a pleasant diversion. They break the monotony of life and add a touch of variety. They may be said to touch the prosaic life with the charm of poetry. Springs of joy well up, free from the burden of duties and responsibilities. Hence they are often a refreshing tonic. Picnics are of various kinds. One may have a picnic with one's family. This is an escape from the dreariness of domesticity. It is likely to be the pleasantest. The relationship between parents and children and between siblings also often becomes formal and lifeless. An outing in the open air, away from the well-marked convenience that is so necessary to make existence smooth, is in the nature of a pleasant surprise. It lifts us out of our habitual routine, it brings out the very best in each of us. In Satyajit Roy's Saka Prasaka, there is such a catchy family picnic scene. Another kind of picnic is with friends. This is far more common with us. Students of schools and colleges as well as members of clubs and institutions often organize these outlines like picnics. It must be fun for a group of friends to go out together and enjoy some novelty. A picnic has 4 stages. The first stage is planning. The selection of the spot, the party, and the nature of the outing give ample scope for discussion and make things lively. The joy of a picnic often lies in the discovery that something has been left behind, something has been mistaken, and the plan was not foolproof. But things are taken lightly, in a good-humored spirit. Next come preparations. One must arrange conveyances and collect utensils and eatables. Usually there is a division of labor and responsibility. Some bring one thing, others bring something else. It is a lesson in acquiring organizational skills. The leader has to see if everything is okay. Then we have the picnic itself. Going around with mismanagement is not a picnic. If there is a mistake or a misadventure, it has to be met with humor and laughter. My experience of such a picnic is pleasantly memorable. There were ladies with us to supervise the cooking. But they stood aloof to enjoy the day on the plea that the denki, a wooden husking device, should not husk even when in heaven. So we merrily ate the boiled rice and charred fries. We played carom and sang to our heart's content amidst punctuated gossip. Finally, there is the return journey. Things have to be packed up carefully. On the way back, there is a lot to talk about, a lot to think about and remember. A picnic is not for those who want everything to be as tidy and orderly as home. People go on picnics for the new environment and adventure out of the monotony of daily life. So, only those who are able to easily adapt to the discomfort and minor errors really enjoy the picnic. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.